Ianis, congratulations on the goals today. How did you rate the overall performance today by the team?
Good evening. I think it was a good performance. First half obviously was better than second half, but you score four goals at home, keep a clean sheet. I think everyone's happy.
Did you get flashbacks from your Braga free kick?
Yeah.
When that wee moment, I think that's immediately what in my head. Did you?
Yeah, look, I've been really unlucky with my free kicks since that Braga game. Here, also with the national team, hit the post quite a few times. So today, finally, the luck was on my side, and hopefully now I can keep adding them up because I really trust my free kicks. And I hope I can give a good competition to Skip because he's a fantastic free kick taker, and it's good when you have different options in the team, and hopefully we can score together as many as possible.
How did you get him? How did you get ahead of him in the queue today? Usually he's first on them.
Yeah, definitely, and since I've been back, I've been in and around those free kicks. I told him I felt like I'm quite hot today with just a tap in. Anyways, we speak. It's obviously there's no my respect towards Skip. Everybody knows it's huge, and he's a fantastic free kick taker. Everybody learns from him, and hopefully when I get my chances, I can score them, and yeah, everybody at the end of the day will be happy.
Can you just get your take on young Bailey? Obviously coming in at half time today, there's been a lot of hype around him for the last couple of years. We're finally starting to see him getting more and more minutes. As somebody who's been through a similar journey yourself, breaking into big clubs, how do you see his progress? Where do you compare him to other players of his age that you've seen down the years?
Yeah, I think he's a really talented player since he first came with the first team. Obviously, as every young player, you learn, you gain experience by playing, and obviously he's doing this right now, and he has to just take as much as he can, learn as much as he can, and he'll definitely have a bright future.
But the thing that struck me when he came on at Old Trafford a few weeks ago, he's 18 years old, he's playing in front of 74,000 people. He didn't look nervous, he didn't look fazed by it, he came on, shoulders back, head up. I mean, what can you say about his character?
Definitely, look, to perform at a club like Rangers, and we're not just talking about Old Trafford, we're talking about Ibrox as well, and just performing every 3 days at Rangers is not an easy job, and doing that at a really young age. In my opinion, you can't learn and teach this. You either are born with it or not. He obviously feels comfortable playing for Rangers, and that's a really big step already, but there's so much more into the game that you have to learn. And he's a kid that really listens, and he's open to learning. He's a really talented player. And as I said, every minute, every training, every second of it, just try to get as much information as possible into yourself, and that will definitely help, and he'll definitely have a bright future.
Have you been looking to sort of mentor him and give him those wee bits of advice that every young player needs? Have you yourself been doing that?
Look, if I have the opportunity, definitely. If he comes ask, I'm always open. I'm not that guy who just goes around and try to make myself important around him. No, he'll learn. He's a smart guy, and we have experienced players in the squad, so whenever he feels like he needs advice, we are there for him.
Ianis, that result today caps a very good week for the football club. Do you feel, a couple of weeks ago here, that fans were walking out, do you feel the kind of tide's beginning to turn again, and do you feel the fans are getting back on side and behind the players and the manager?
I think we are in a part of the season where it's really important to focus on the next game. During my injury, I learned there's a saying, never go too high with the highs, never go too low with the lows. I think that describes us right now. Just keep it cool, have a balanced life, and see where that brings you. Obviously, we're happy. We have this momentum of winning, and we have to keep it going. But I don't think it's worth comparing to how it was, what's going to be and all this stuff. As long as we win.
Presumably, if you've come through some difficult times, mentally that will help, it'll strengthen your mental strength and your character as a team.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's how you build teams. You want it as quickly as possible. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's football. But one thing is for sure that there were games this season where against really tough oppositions where we actually showed our quality and our talent in the team. So hopefully, as I said weeks ago, consistency is probably the word for us, and that's what we're focusing on.
Yeah, it's Manny spoke at Old Trafford. You've obviously had to wait to play in Europe. Are you excited about getting the chance now in the second half of the season to go into the last 16 and hopefully beyond and play? Yeah,
definitely. I've always enjoyed a European night, and hopefully I can help the team in those nights as well, and not only in the domestic games.
It's difficult sitting on Thursday night when the boys are out playing Union.
It's difficult when you don't play at all, like in any type of game, not only European games. I want to be on the pitch for a full 90 minutes. That's my mentality. That's where I'm focusing on, and probably that's for I'm probably speaking for every player in the dressing room. They want to be there as much as possible on the pitch. So I think it goes without saying that I want to be there also in the European nights.
Having missed out on the road to Seville, I mean, is there a part of you that really wants to sample those big nights, the famous nights that we saw a couple of years back?
Yeah, obviously, I think that European run was fantastic, considering how we started with the Alashkert game here, going down after 20 minutes and still getting into the group stages. And I think everybody did his own job back then. Obviously myself in the group stages, then I got injured, scored that goal away Brøndby, and it kept our chances alive to get out of the group stages, and then everybody had their did his own job until the final. So it's definitely special when you get that momentum. I feel like we're having that this season. You never know what can happen. We just have to take it game by game. Obviously a fantastic performance by the boys to put us in the top 8. So looking forward to that, definitely.